Hello friends, welcome back to a new video of isquare. We were dealing the chapter a pair of linear equations in two variables. So far we have discussed certain graphical methods and algebraic methods to solve a pair of linear equations in two variables, and in the just previous class we have learned a new algebraic method, that is cross multiplication method. Now in today's class we are going to complete the exercise 3.5 which we have started in the previous class. So the question is, solve this pair of linear equations using substitution method and cross multiplication method. Substitution method we have learned in the previous classes, so go through the video and solve this using substitution method. Now in this class we are going to solve this using cross multiplication method. So before doing cross multiplication, we want that diagram, right? X, Y, 1, and we want coefficients here, that is coefficient of Y, that is 5. Now constant minus 9. Now coefficient of X, again coefficient of Y. From the next equation, we want coefficient of Y, that is 2, constant minus 4, coefficient of X 3, and again coefficient of Y, that is 2. Now we have X by cross multiply this, that is 5 into 4 is 20 and 5 into minus 4 is minus 20. Minus 20 minus 2 into minus 9 is minus 18, which is equal to Y by cross multiply this one, 9 3s are 27 minus 4 into minus 8, minus 4 into 8, that is minus 32 is equal to 1 by cross multiply this, that is 8 2s are 16 minus 5 3s are 15. Now we have X by minus 20 minus becomes plus, so minus 20 plus 18 is minus 2, which is equal to Y by minus and minus gets cancelled and become positive, so 27 plus 32. What is 27 plus 32? So we had made a mistake. Minus 9 into 3 is minus 27. So it will become minus 27 plus 32. So what is minus 27 plus 32? It is simply 5, which is equal to 1 by 16 minus 15. Isn't it? 16 minus 15. 16 minus 15 is 1. So we have X is equal to minus 2. Comparing these two equations, and comparing these two equations we have Y is equal to 5. So X is equal to minus 2 and Y is equal to 5 is the solution for this particular pair of linear equations in two variables. Now we shall move to next question from the same exercise. Now the next question is, a part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. A hostel charge is like this. First they have a fixed charge, and as per the day a person takes food, they have extra charges for each day. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1000 as hostel charges, whereas B, who takes food for 26 days, has to pay 1180 as hostel charges. They are given this hostel charges for student A and student B. Find the fixed charge and the cost of food per day. A hostel has a fixed charge for as hostel fee, plus they have an additional charge. An additional charge for food each day. Each day they have an additional charge. So we are asked to find what is this fixed charge and what is this additional charge for each day. So since they are unknown, let the fixed charge be X and the additional charge be Y. And also there are two conditions given. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1000 as the hostel charge. For 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1000. What about student B, who takes food for 26 days? Okay, 26 days. has to pay rupees 1180. 26 days she have to pay rupees 1180. So these are the conditions given and we want to find the fixed charge and the additional charge. So consider student A. So student A has taken food for 20 days. So she has to pay the fixed charge X rupees and also the additional charge for food for each day. Since she was there for 20 days, she has to pay the cost of food for 20 days. So for one day she has to pay Y rupees. So for 20 days she has to pay 20Y rupees. So X plus 20Y is given as rupees 1000. What about student B? Student B was there for 26 days. She also have to pay the fixed charge plus the charge for food for 26 days. For one day it is Y rupees. For 26 days it is 26Y. And she has to pay a total of 1180. So we got a pair of linear equations in two variables, and by solving this pair of linear equations in two variables we will get X and Y. That will be our answer. So this is our equation number 1 and this is our equation number 2. So we want to draw that diagram X, Y, 1. Now 20,000, 120. That's it's 20,000, 1. Oh, okay. Remember that thing. So we want to take this 1000 to this side. That is minus 1000 equals to 0. This is our general form. So minus 1180 is equal to 0. This is our general form. So 20 minus 1000, 1 and 20 again. Now we have 26 minus 1180, 1 and 26. So this is our diagram for this pair of linear equations in two variables. Now we are going to solve this diagram. So X by 20 into minus 1180 minus 26 into minus 1000, which is equal to Y by minus 1000 into 1, that is minus 1000 itself, minus 1180. That's it, which is equal to 1 by 1 into 26 is 26, 1 into 20 is 20, so 26 minus 20. So simplifying, X by 20 into minus 1180, so answer will be negative and we can solve that. 1000. So what's it? 2300. Sorry, we want to put 2 zeros. That is 23,600. Yeah, which is equal to, minus. Now 26 into minus 1000 is minus 26,000, which is equal to Y by, now we have minus 1000 plus, minus and minus gets into positive, so minus 1000 plus 1180 is simply 180, which is equal to 1 by 26 minus 20. What is 26 minus 20? It is 6. So it is equal to 1 by 6. So here we have plus and negative gets into positive. So minus 23,600 plus 26,000. So we want to subtract 23,600 from 26,000. So we have 2,400. So X by 2,400 is equal to Y by 180 is equal to 1 by 6. So equating this one and this one, we will get X is equal to 2,400 divided by 6, and 24 by 6 is simply 4. So it is X is 400. Now we have y by 180 is equal to 1 by 6, that is y is equal to 180 by 6, that is 30. So y is equal to 30 and x is equal to 400. So fixed charge, that is 400, and for each day they have to pay rupees 30 as the additional charge for food. So that's the end of the question. We were asked to find the hostel charge, the fixed charge and additional charge for each day, and they have given the details of two students A and B. So that's the end of this question. Now we shall move to the next question. Now the next question is, a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to its denominator. Find the fraction. We are asked to find a fraction, and we know that a fraction has a numerator and a denominator. We want to find both the numerator and denominator. So both of these are unknown, so we call the numerator as x and denominator as y. So the conditions given are, a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. If 1 is subtracted from the numerator, that is x minus 1, that is 1 is subtracted from the numerator and denominator remains the same. What happens to the fraction then? Then the fraction is 1 by 3. Now it is again given that it becomes 1 by 4, the fraction becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to the denominator, when 8 is added to the denominator. So denominator is y plus 8 and numerator remains the same. These are the conditions given regarding the fraction. So let's cross multiply this. So it will become 3 into x minus 1 equals to 1 into y, that is y. That is 3x minus 3 equals to y. That is 3x minus y minus 3 equals to 0. This is our equation number 1. Now cross multiplying this, we will get 4x is equal to y plus 8. That is 4x minus y minus 8 equals to 0. This is our equation number 2. So we want to solve this pair of linear equations in two variables. Let's draw the diagram first. X. Now we have minus 1, minus 3, 3, minus 1, minus 3, 3 and minus 1. X, y, 1 here. And again we have minus 1, minus 8, 4 and minus 1. So cross multiplying, we will get x by minus 1 into minus 8 minus minus 1 into minus 3, which is equal to y by cross multiplying minus 3 into 4 minus minus 8 into 3, which is equal to 1 by 3 into minus 1 is minus 3 minus 4 into minus 1 is minus 4. So we will get it like this, that is x by minus 1 into minus 8 is 8 minus minus 1 into minus 3 is 3. So 8 minus 3 equal to y by minus 3 into 4 is minus 12 minus minus 8 into 3 is minus 24. So this is y by something. Now 1 by minus 3, minus and minus gets positive, so minus 3 plus 4. So x by 5 is equal to y by minus 12, minus and minus gets positive, so minus 12 plus 24 is plus 12. This is equal to 1 by minus 3 plus 4 is 1. So x by 5 is equal to 1, which means x is equal to 5. Y by 12 is equal to 1, which means y is equal to 12. So we got x as 5 and y as 12. So the required fraction is 5 by 12. So that's the end of this question. Now we shall move to the next question. Now the next question is, Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each incorrect answer, then Yash would have scored 50 marks. How many questions were there in the test? So, we are asked to find how many questions were there in the test attempted by Yash. Here, the marks are given based on the correct answers and incorrect answers. So, let X be the number of correct answers, and Y be the number of wrong answers. So, whatever be right or wrong, if X is the total number of correct answers and Y is the total number of wrong answers, then total number of questions is X plus Y. This is what we are asked to find out. So, since X plus Y is what we have to find out, we want to find X and Y. So, what are the conditions given? Let us check. Yash scored 40 marks in a test. How many marks? 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer. For each right answer, he will get 3 marks. So, if X number of correct answers are there, then he will get 3x marks for those correct answers. 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. If Y wrong answers were there, then he will the marks reduced will be 1 into Y, which means 1 mark is reduced for each wrong answer. So, if Y answers were wrong, then 1 into Y marks will be deducted. So, this Y marks will be deducted from the 3x marks and Yash had scored 40 marks. Now, next condition, he would have been scored 50 marks if 4 marks been awarded for each correct answers. 4 marks for correct answers. And what is the deduction given? 2 marks for each wrong answers. Deducted 2 marks for each wrong answer. And he would have scored 50 marks in the exam. So, these are the conditions given. This is our equation number 1. This is our equation number 1. Yash attempted an exam. We are asked to find the total number of questions which were in the test. So, that is X plus Y, since X is the number of correct answers and Y is the number of wrong answers. Now, it is said that he would have scored 40 marks if 3 marks were given for correct answers and 1 mark is deducted for wrong answer. Next case, he would have scored 50 marks if 4 marks were given for correct answers and 2 marks were deducted for incorrect answers. So, let's solve these two equations. We can use cross multiplication method. Let's draw the diagram. So, that is minus 1. Before that, we want to make it in the arbitrary form or standard form. This is the standard form. So, minus 1, minus 40, 3, minus 1. Again, minus 2, minus 50, 4 and minus 2. So, cross multiplying, we will get X by minus 1 into minus 50 is 50 minus 2 into minus 40 is 80, which is equal to Y by cross multiplying this, we will get minus 40 into 4, which is minus 160, minus 50 into 3 is minus 150, which is equal to 1 by 3 into minus 2 is minus 6, 4 into minus 1 is minus 4. So, minus 6 minus 4. So, X by 50 minus 80 is minus 30, which is equal to Y by minus 60 minus and minus gets positive. So, minus 160 plus 150 is nothing but minus 10, which is equal to 1 by minus 6 plus 4, that is minus 2. So, X is equal to minus 30 by minus 2. Y is equal to minus 10 by minus 2. So minus 30 by minus 2 is 15. 10 minus 10 by minus 2 is 5. So correct, the answers he has given correct were 15, that is x was 15 and y is 5. So total number of questions is x plus y, that is 15 plus 5, y, that is 20 questions. So the total number of questions in the test was 20. So that's the end of this question. Now we shall move to the next question. So the next question is, places A and B are 100 km apart on highway. One car starts from A and another from B at the same time. So there are two places. This is A and the other place is B, and they are 100 meters apart. 100 kilometers apart. And a car is starting from A and another car is starting from B, and they are traveling in the same direction and they meet at a point. If the cars travel in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. After 5 hours, they will meet at a point, that is, let that be P. So from A car started, from B also another car started. Both the cars have different speeds. So both of them met at a point, say P, in 5 hours. So taking 5 hours time, they have reached the point P. Now another condition given is, if they travel towards each other, that is the cars A from the places A and B, if the cars move each other. So these are the cars. If they move each other, the distance is same, that is 100 km. If they move each other, they will meet at a point in 1 hour. This is the P here. So case 1 is, they are traveling in the same direction. This car in this direction, this car in this direction, and they meet at a point in 5 hours. Now second condition is, both the cars move each other and they meet at a point in 1 hour. Now what is asked to find is, what are the speeds of two cars? They have given that two cars have different speeds. We are asked to find the speeds of two cars. So this was our case 1 and this is our case 2, which means the two conditions given. Now x be the speed of car starting from A and y be the speed of car starting from B. Now we know that speed is equal to distance by time, and from this we can find that distance is nothing but speed into time. So what is the distance travelled by A to reach the position P? So the distance travelled by the car starting from A to reach the point P. This distance is unknown to us. So the distance travelled by A to reach P in 5 hours is, distance is nothing but speed into time. What is the speed of the car starting from A? Speed of car starting from A is x and the time taken to reach P is 5 hours. So x into 5x kilometer is the distance travelled by A to reach P. Now what is the distance travelled by the car starting from B to reach P? What will be that distance in 5 hours? In 5 hours, this car starting from B have speed y km per hour. In 5 hours, the distance travelled will be y into 5, that is 5y kilometers. So A traveled 5x, the car starting from A traveled 5x kilometers and the car starting from B traveled 5y kilometers. So we know that AB can be found out by AP minus BP, that is AP minus BP. This is AP and subtracting BP from AP will give us AB. So AB is equal to AP minus BP. What is the distance AP? It is the distance travelled by car 1 in 5 hours, that is 5x kilometers. And what is BP? It is the distance travelled by car starting from B in 5 hours, that is 5y kilometers. And what is AB? It is given in the question that AB is 100 kilometers. So we got one equation, that is 5x minus 5y minus 100 equals to 0. This is our equation number 1, which we have derived from our case 1. What is it? 5x minus 5y minus 100 equals to 0. This is our equation number. In second case, both the cars are traveling towards each other. So they meet at a point P by traveling 1 hour each. So what is the distance travelled by the car starting from A in 1 hour? So the car starting from A, the speed of the car is starting from A is x kilometer per hour and the time taken is 1 hour. So 1 into x kilometer is the distance travelled by the car from A. Now what is the distance travelled by the car? Distance travelled by the car starting from B in 1 hour. The speed of the car starting from B is y kilometer per hour and it also travelled 1 hour and they reached at a point P. So the distance travelled by the car starting from B is y into 1, that is y kilometers. So this car travelled x kilometers and this car travelled y kilometers and they reached this particular point in between them. So in total the distance between A and B is 100 kilometers. So this is x and the total is 100. So we get x plus y is equal to 100, which means x plus y minus 100 equals to 0. So we got another equation, that is x plus y minus 100 equals to 0. And equation, this is our equation number 2, and equation number 1 can be simplified by dividing throughout by 5, that is x minus y minus 100 divided by 5 is 20 equals to 0. So this is the simplest form of equation number 1. So we got a pair of linear equations in 2 variables, and by solving them we will get the values for x and y, and hence we will get the speed of car traveling from A and speed of car traveling from B. Now let's solve this using cross multiplication method, that is x, y, 1. We will draw the diagram. So in first equation we have 1 minus 100, again 1. In the second equation we have minus 1 minus 20, again 1 and minus 1. So cross multiplying we will get x by 1 into minus 20 is minus 20, minus 1 into minus 100 is 100 is equal to y by minus 100 into 1 is minus 100 minus 20 into 1 is minus 20, which is equal to 1 by 1 into minus 1 is minus 1 minus 1 into 1 is 1. So x by minus 120 is equal to y by minus 100 plus 20 is minus 80. This is equal to 1 by minus 2. So x is equal to minus 120 by minus 2, which is 60, and y is equal to minus 80 by minus 2, which is 40. So x is equal to 60 and y is equal to 40. What was x? Speed of car starting from A, that is 60 km per hour, and speed of car starting from B is y, that is 40 km per hour. So that was an important question. It is quite complicated to draw or make the pair of linear equations from the given conditions. So do watch the question twice or thrice, make it into your mind and solve the pair of linear equations using cross multiplication method. So that's the end of this question. Now we shall move to the next question. Now the last question from this exercise is, the area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. If we increase the length by 3 units and breadth by 2 units, the area increases by 67 square units. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. We are asked to find the dimensions of a rectangle and they are unknown to us. So let x and y be the dimensions, that is length and breadth of the rectangle. Now what are the conditions given? The area of a rectangle gets reduced to 9 square units. What will be the area of the rectangle with the dimensions x and y? It will be xy, and it is said that the area gets reduced by 9 units. Yeah, 9 units. So xy minus 9, the area gets reduced by 9 units. If its length is reduced by 5 units, what is the length? It is, we have taken y as the length, so y is reduced by y is reduced by 5 units, and breadth is increased by 3 units. We have taken x as our breadth, so x is increased by 3 units. So this is the new length and this is the new breadth. So the area is length into breadth. So the area xy gets reduced by 9 units, that is xy minus 9, when length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. So length into breadth is again the area of the rectangle. So we can equate them. So simplifying this, we will get that xy minus 9 is equal to, we will multiply like this, xy plus 3y minus 5x minus 15. Now xy and xy gets cancelled. Now 3y minus 5x, again minus 15 plus 9 equals to 0. So 3y minus 5x minus 15 plus 9 is simply minus 6 equals to 0. This is our equation number 1. Now what is the next condition given? If we increase the length by 3 units, increase the length, what is length? Y, increase the length by 3 units and breadth by 2 units, increase the breadth by 2 units, that is x plus 2. Then what will happen? Then the area of the rectangle increases by 67 square units. What is the area? xy is the area of this triangle. It gets increased by 67 units. So this is the increased length and breadth. So their product is the increased area. So we got xy plus 67 is equal to y plus 3 into x plus 2. So which is equal to yx or xy plus 2y plus 3x plus 6. So here we have xy plus 67. So xy and yx gets cancelled. We will get 2y plus 3x plus 6 minus 67 equals to 0, which means 2y plus 3x plus 6 minus 67 is minus 61 is equal to 0. This is our equation number 2. So we got a pair of linear equations in two variables. The first equation is 3y minus 5x minus 6 is equal to 0. Second equation is 2y plus 3x minus 61 equals to 0. Now we want to draw the diagram to solve this pair of linear equation using cross multiplication method. Now here the first variable is y, so we will write y first. Second variable is x. Now the constant. So we will start with the b2. So that is, b1, that is minus 5, again minus 6, 3 and minus 5. Now again 3, minus 61, 2 and 3. Y by minus 5 into minus 61 minus 3 into minus 6, which is equal to x by minus 6 into 2 is minus 12 minus 61 into 3, which is equal to 1 by 3 into 3, 9 minus 2 into minus 5 is minus 10. Now we have y by minus 5 into minus 61. So we have to do 61 into 5, that is 305. So y by 305, negative and negative gets into positive, 305 minus 3 into minus 6 is minus 18. So that minus and this minus will get into positive. So 305 plus 18. X by minus 12, minus and minus gets into positive. So 61 into 3. 61 into 3 is 183. 3, which is equal to 1 by 9 plus 10, it is 19. So y by 305 plus 18. What's it? 8 plus 5, we have 323. Y by 323 is equal to x by minus 12 plus 183, which means 183 minus 12, which is 171, which is equal to 1 by 19. So we have y by 323 is equal to x by 171 is equal to 1 by 19. So we are going to find y is equal to 323 by 19 and x is equal to 171 by 19. So 323 by 19 is simply 17. So that is our y is equal to 17, and 171 by 19 is simply 9. So x is equal to 9. So we got the dimensions. The length y is equal to 17 and the breadth x is equal to 9. So that are the dimensions of the rectangle. So that's the end of this question. Now this is the end of exercise 3.5 also. So in this video we have solved certain questions from exercise 3.5. In the next video we will come up with a new concept from the same chapter, pair of linear equations in two variables. Till then, wait for the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.